Okay, Grigor Dimitrov slice backhand, one of the best shots in the game. I mean, he's got an awesome slice. How can we imitate that swing, or at least get the principles, the fundamentals of the swing? Everybody's going to have their own little different intricacies, but you know, the overall fundamentals. Okay, basically, you want that hammer grip or chopper grip, whatever you want to call it. It's continental grip. Now, number two, you want to get the racket up high. You have to swing down on the ball. That's going to make the difference between hitting a knife-like skid or a slice that just pops up. Getting the racket higher than the ball. If the racket is too much on the same level as the contact point, if you're down here and the ball is there on the same level and you swing across with that open face, you may hit the ball over the fence, okay? So, because your racket's open. So, get that left elbow up, get the racket head up with the left hand. That's key. Contact point, where is that? If I was hitting the ball in that direction, the contact point is going to be just about even with the front shoulder, the right shoulder, the hitting shoulder. Okay, that's my contact point. You don't want to contact the ball too far in front with your slice, because you're not going to get your body into the shot. You're not going to get the full amount of slice that you can get. So the contact point is right there, about even with that front shoulder, and then you're driving down and through the shot. The non-hitting hand is going the opposite way. Okay, that lets the racket go out faster. Now, many players, they still have problems. They're still floating that slice backhand. What can you do to prevent that, to get that knife-like? What I tell my students, go out, drop hit a few, and remember, you're starting high and you're coming down into the shot. Okay, so your racket is moving high to low, so the body should also be moving high to low and forward. Okay, you want your body doing the same thing as your racket. You want them in sync. Start high, you're coming down. See how the body's coming down? And I'm leaning forward into the shot. That's going to be key. The other thing, aim for the middle of the net. Just purposely try and hit the ball in the net. And you're going to see, you're going to start to hit some nice low over the net skidding slices. If you're aiming for the middle and you're still popping it up, aim for the bottom of the net. Always think, exaggerate the cure. Okay, so if you're popping up, you have to aim for the bottom of that net. Okay, another thing you want to keep in mind is the wrist position. Once you set the wrist in that position, okay, you're going to stay in that fixed position throughout the swing. You don't want the wrist being used as a hinge. The hinge is all from the shoulder. So when you come up and you got that wrist in that position, you're going to keep that all the way through the swing. Okay, let's take a look in slow motion As soon as I drop the ball, see how the left hand gets on the throat of the racket, the left elbow comes up right there. I've got to get that racket high. I want to swing down and through. Now watch as I step in, my whole body comes down and into the shot. I'm going down and forward. Okay, you can see the wrist position is the same there. You can see the racket face is open as I'm coming down and through. Hands go in opposite directions. That makes the racket go out faster. Okay, from this angle, you can see how these balls skid and stay low and actually go off to the side. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Use those tips. Get out there, pay your dues. If you're floating, aim for the middle of the net. If that's not working, aim for the bottom of the net. Exaggerate the cure. And you're going to have an awesome slice that stays low and skidding and forces your opponents to hit up. So when they have to hit up, that's good, and you're coming in especially, you can take a swinging volley or a standard volley, whatever, but you're putting pressure on your opponent. All the best. Please check out my website in the description. I have courses there that can help you take your game up another level. All the best, guys. Happy hitting, happy slicing. Take care.